Hello and welcome to Kakistocracy. My name is Chris Adams. I am here with Joseph B. Larkin, aka Winter Rains.
Yeah, that's my name that I publish under. That's my nom de plume.
Right. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. Yeah, I self-publish a lot of vampire poetry under the name Winter Rains.
Nice. Um,
Would you like to
so
hear one of my vampire poems real quick?
yeah,
Okay. Hark! What light beyond the graveyard shines through thine broken bottle glass? Delicious.
um, that is as good as the poetry I remember coming up. I used to do a lot of rooms in Long Beach, California, where it would
Yeah,
be
poetry too.
Yeah, yeah, man. It was all poetry, buddy. It was poetry, music, and comedy. And
Where,
that
where where have all the poets gone? Dude, I remember this time, dude. Like there was even on HBO, there was HBO's Def Jam, Def Slam
hmm
poetry.
Absolutely.
Maggie is
Yes.
stepped. Does anyone remember Maggie is stepped? Don't call me Mr. Nice Girl.
Yeah.
Maggie is stepped. Rest in peace.
hmm I remember I was living in Long Beach. I was doing the Coffee Haven, which is a poetry, music, and comedy open mic, and it was actually good because you would get actual like an audience there because people just wanted to see people perform.
I want to hear some poetry tonight, babe. Let's go.
Yeah.
And the poetry was always like this. Who is this man? Why is he looking down my blouse? I am eternal. I am the night. Whatever. It's even worse than my vampire poetry.
No, it was definitely different, but yeah, it was definitely worse. Yeah.
Dude,
Um,
I've seen so many. There's comics that also do the poetry thing. Sometimes
yeah.
zero self awareness at all.
hmm Absolutely. Uh, but that's how I started. I started, well, actually, no, I'll be correct. I started in Huntington Beach in early 2000s and at a place called Martini Blues, which is no longer around. Um, and that was actually only comedy. And I remember I sounded a lot like Mitch Hedberg back then because I was copying Mitch Hedberg, or at least
I
that
mean,
style.
but most people I know are still copying Mitch Hedberg. Guy's been dead for 20 years, people. Why don't you get a fucking new hero? Get out of this shit.
Yeah. Well, I didn't
Go
know any
listen.
better.
Well, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people that are still doing this. They're
Oh
all
yeah.
out. There's a guy that's like famous right now who's doing Mitch Hedberg's act. And then he got called out. He was like, I've never even seen Mitch Hedberg. Okay, dude. Mitch
Okay.
Hedberg has such. I am so fascinated by people that try to steal someone like Mitch Hedberg's shtick because it was
hmm
such a specific, personality-driven act, and then like the guy was a stoner, but a very specific. He was a junkie. He's a very
Yeah.
specific kind of junkie
Yeah.
stoner, and his delivery reflected that. You can't copy that.
Mm-mm.
That's how he talks. That was his actual speaking voice. You fucking hacks. It
Yeah.
like
He
blows
had.
my mind. It blows my mind. There's a million different ways to do a one-liner. I don't understand why you would copy this specific guy's cadence
hmm
every fucking time. Steal Stephen Wright. Just mix it up a bit. I
hmm
mean, basically, he was stealing Stephen Wright's act anyway. It's the
Yeah.
same fucking thing.
Well,
Copies of copies of copies. It's like
can I?
It's a Xerox machine redoing the same piece of paper fucking 20 times over for 50 fucking years. Sorry.
Can I be even more embarrassing? After I once I realized I was copying Hedberg, I switched to copying Stanhope. So it wasn't much better after that, which they were friends at least. But I kind of copied Stanhope with his cadence, and then eventually, after about a couple of years, I realized how to be myself. But it took a long time.
Well, so far, no one has noticed that I've been stealing the cadence of Bane from the Dark Knight movie. I go on stage and talk like this. No one seems to notice. Hello, I'm Joseph P. Larkin. No, I'm just kidding. There was
Yeah.
this period of time in the comedy community in like 2012 where every show you went to, every open mic you went to, every person did an impression of Bane.
Hmm.
It's like hackery is just fascinating. Like,
Right.
first of all, you can tell that people don't know anything about comedy if they make fun of rap lyrics or billboards or things
Mm.
like the sound of Bane's voice. Like, these were very conscious decisions to make you talk about this thing.
Hmm.
When you make fun of how dumb a billboard is, it's like, yeah, they're supposed to be dumb. They're supposed to catch your attention and get you talking.
Yeah.
So you're not even, not only you're not telling me a joke, you're just doing a commercial for something that didn't pay you.
Yeah.
You
Well,
retard.
yeah, absolutely. Because a lot of people don't understand the how to make fun of it without like just basically repeating what the billboard says. I'm like, well, that's not the joke. The joke is like the ridiculousness. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, I copied people early on. I'd say for the first, I feel embarrassed, but the first 4 years I didn't know what I was doing, so I kind of copied other comics, and then eventually, like, I feel like now I have my own voice. I did I had a good weekend actually. I did the Laugh Factory in Covina.
Mm-hmm.
I went out there and opened for or not. I featured for Martin Moreno, who's an awesome dude who opens for Fluffy. So he was a good dude. He let me do the show, and he great guy, great audience by the way, packed crowd. Um, like I hung out in Covina for like a couple hours because I took the train over there. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
you know this, but the Metro Link, not the actual metro, but the Metro Link, which is like a train, goes right to Covina. So it was pretty easy to get to, and then like I just Ubered back, and even that wasn't that expensive. It was like $40 to get back home from Covina. So um, I need to start doing the road more, basically.
Oh yeah, geez, of course. So we all need to do it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can all do the road a little bit more. I need
Hmm.
to show other people in other towns my Bane impression. You know,
Yeah.
it's like everyone here in LA has already heard it, so I need to go someplace else, start doing it.
Right. The the opener was like actually a cool guy, and I took a bunch of pictures with people, which it was so weird because people
Mm-hmm.
came up to me and were like, "Hey, can I get a picture with you?" I'm like, "Me?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?" But okay, you know. And then I made sure to tag them on Instagram so that hopefully they'll follow this podcast later.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, all right. Taking all the hits for the podcast. I'm not going out and glad handing anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not shaking hands. I'm not kissing any babies. I'm not doing fucking shit. In
Right.
fact, I will always just lord over the podcast from my ivory towers here in Canoga Park. I won't even go outside if you were outside. I mean, like, I'd call the police and tell you to leave.
Yeah.
That's how dedicated I am to never interacting with anyone who listens to this podcast in any way. Hey, we were just having a ticker tape parade for you right here on Main Street. Yeah, call the police. Get him out of here.
I need to send an HOA letter. Um,
Yeah, I'm so
yeah.
tired of. I'm so tired of the Jews on the HOA defending the behavior of brown people, which is indefensible. Like, I'm so tired of this fucking shit. Every day, some brown asshole has to park their stupid car in the middle of the alleyway, either at 6 in the morning, 7 o'clock at night, whatever you're trying to either sleep, brush your teeth, or enjoy a nice meal. There's some fucking brown idiot outside with a car parked directly in the middle of the alleyway with the
Hmm.
headlights on, making some fucking noise. Like anyone wants to see your ugly fucking fat ass. I really am offended by just your appearance. Just having to see you is bad enough. Smelling you sucks too.
Well, speaking of that, uh, there's been some. smelling in the Israel bomb shelters.
Oh, yeah.
לאט, לאט, חברים. היי, תירגעו לאט, הכל בסדר.
So what's basically going on here
Did
is
they let an Indian person into their bomb shelter or something?
no. Someone got so emotional that they sharted.
They're so
Yeah.
weak. Are you kidding me? This is there's literally bombs exploding outside, and they're worried about someone who shit themselves.
Yeah.
Such a weak group of people.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah.
Look at this zero shame.
No, I don't even know who it was because it's hard to tell in this video.
Who would even
But
upload this? What are you like? What are you filming this for? And then why are you uploading it? Like, what's going on in their brains? Is there anything going on in their brains?
I have
Did
no
they
idea.
think? Did they think that this is going to make them look like
Cool?
no, not cool, but maybe like we're supposed to feel sorry for them because they're so pathetic. But
Hmm.
I don't fucking feel sorry for you at all. Like you just caused a bunch of trouble and all the countries around you, and finally you're getting some blowback.
Mm-hmm.
How does this affect me in any way?
Right.
Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. I hope they both mutually destroy each other. I said that before, and I'll say it again. I don't fucking give a fuck for either of their sides.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like me either. I mean, we're talking about people like this is something that's so interesting about dealing with foreigners, people that are not like us, not like a white America, I guess, is that you become their enemy just because you exist. I have a new enemy in the building. I couldn't tell you what I did to set him off because I've literally never spoken to him. But every story I have is exactly like that. I've never spoken to any of these people. I don't talk to anybody. I don't go out into the common areas. You know? And so on Saturday, the guy drives by and spits on my garage from his car. And I was like, well, thanks for doing this right on the security camera so I know which new neighbor I have to watch out for in the common areas because you're a fucking psycho. Like, I can't get over the fact that I don't have to talk to anyone and still piss them off. Like, they hate us so much. They hate our way of life so fucking much. And so, anyway, he was all pissed off. And then he was out there at 7 o'clock at night washing his car for a half an hour. And I heard that for half an hour and said, fuck this. Has turned on some fucking Neil Young. Just Neil Young playing the acoustic guitar by himself. This dude got so mad. There's more security footage. I can't wait until I move out of here and we can just go through the security footage and laugh at these fucking retards. But anyway, but they're all the same, dude. All these fucking foreigners come out. They're all dressed like wiggers. They're all dressed like wiggers. They all get their clothing from the same church donation box, which hasn't been updated since 1995. It still has the same fucking the same Massimo t-shirts in there, and I can't even believe how they dress. To be honest with you, they remind me of Euro trash. In Europe, the white trash is called Euro trash.
Yeah.
And they're all wearing like this weird disco, these disco fashions, and they've had the fucked up hair color since like 2004 or something over there. We only got that shit in the last 10 years, but they've had it forever.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I love that. He was so mad. He flipped off my window. So he impotently did this. Then he was complaining to some other foreigner about it. And it's like, dude, this is all it takes to trigger you people. Neil Young.
Yeah.
It
does.
It was Neil Young solo. It wasn't even Crazy Horse. There was no distortion. There's no noise. It's just a guy singing in a pretty voice about Mother Earth. and it makes me so fucking angry. I also love the lack of self-awareness and the lack of shame. I would never be caught dead getting filmed wearing wigger pajamas outside at 7 o'clock at night, flipping someone off on camera.
Did he have Crocs too?
Yes, they all do. They're
Yeah.
either wearing Crocs or they're wearing sandals or flip flops. Every fucking one of these dudes is wearing pajama bottoms outside. It's like no fucking shame, no guilt. Go to Target, all these people are wearing pajama bottoms. Like, don't you feel embarrassed? You look like a fucking idiot.
They don't care.
They don't care. I can't believe they don't even care about their own appearance and stuff. It's fucking crazy, dude. I mean, I was telling you about this already, but I shower before we just do the podcast. I
Yeah,
mean, no one even sees what I'm going to look like for real. But you have to have some self care
awareness or self
ritual.
care. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I gotta comb my beard out. That's crucial. Like I don't want to be coming on the podcast with a puffy ass beard, let alone walking around in my fucking pajamas and shit. Like, you gotta have some self respect.
Hmm.
Don't you want to look nice at
Yeah.
Target? Like, well, you want to look like a fucking welfare recipient, which is what you are.
Yeah. No,
They're
no.
so fucking lazy. They won't put fucking pants on to go out.
I won't leave the house without pants and like maybe a collared shirt. Probably depends. If it's cold, I'll wear just a
A
jacket. But
button-up shirt? Are you crazy? I've never seen any of these fucking retards wear a button-up shirt in their lives. Not even a polo shirt.
mm-hmm.
They're always wearing some fucking dumb t-shirt with some fucking dumb logo on it. And it's not even a logo for anything cool. They're not wearing a cool band t-shirt or even a fucking sports team. It's always Massimo, just some or the Gap, just some random fucking dumb company that no one should have any allegiance to, that people should be embarrassed to shop at the fucking Gap, let alone walk around with a sweatshirt that says Gap on it. Don't you feel like a loser? Everyone
Yeah.
knows you shop at the Gap now. What is wrong with you? I just don't get it, man. I don't understand anything about this modern world, but I can tell you this: it's an ugly shithole. It's an ugly hellhole.
Dude, Crocs were supposed to be a joke.
Mm,
They weren't supposed to be real.
they weren't supposed to be a lifestyle accessory.
No, they were not created for the movie, but the movie Idiocracy bought them because they were like, oh, here's a company that's like a new company that's probably not going to make it. Here, Crocs, and it's a stupid shoe that no one's going to wear, and that's why they got them because they were cheap, they were dumb, and they're like it fits perfectly within the story that we're trying to tell of people getting dumber over time. So the Crocs were never meant to be like a shoe that you wear every day, but now people wear them every day. I was out at the Fluffy's Walk of Fame thing, and my coworkers' kids were wearing Crocs because that's what young people wear now, is Crocs. Like I'm like I wouldn't I wear shoes, because I'm like I have some self respect. Like maybe not the
Well,
best shoes,
aren't
but
people worried about getting like their feet all fucked up? I
yeah,
don't. I don't understand. By the way, you hear that noise in the background now, right, Chris?
yeah, that's my cat.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's what I thought. It might have been your cat earlier too. Is he somewhere nearby scratching himself?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. That might have been what the point the noise was before.
Mm.
Feel free to cut this part out since no one even knows what the hell I'm talking about. Because
Yeah.
this all happened off mic before anyway.
No, but I can hear it because he's like, my cat's scratching himself and being
I mean,
like, hey,
he's going for it, dude. He's going at
yeah.
it.
I know which one it is. It's Richard Pryor. That cat's crazy. Um,
Mhm.
he goes for the scratch, but Crocs were never meant to be a shoe that you just wear every day. They were a joke shoe from a company that no one expected to make it, and it made it. And unfortunately, young people wear it. And the movie Idiocracy predicted so many things. Maybe the dumbing down of America.
Gee, I wonder if Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill contributed to the dumbing down of America. I hate
Yeah.
this. These faggots from Hollywood try to lecture me about why the culture sucks.
Hmm.
You are the reason the culture sucks. I remember you, Mike Judge, on the fucking Howard Stern show, talking with the Jackie puppet in your stupid butthead voice.
Hmm.
Fuck you, asshole. Don't tell me the culture's stupid. You made it stupid, you stupid fuck.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead was the dumbest fucking shit.
Hmm.
I fuck that shit. Stop lecturing me. It's the same thing with fucking Jews and their fake moral lessons.
Hmm.
I don't want to fucking hear about your fucking morality anymore. Your fake fucking morality. Fuck
Yeah.
off with this shit. Dude, yeah, I hear him, Macca. He needs attention. It kind of
Yeah.
sounded like he was playing a pinball machine or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I pay attention to him all day, but he needs more. And I love the guy, so I know. I'm sorry, buddy. But yeah, so yeah, Mike Judge is no shouldn't be a moral arbiter of
He
anything.
shouldn't be so judgmental. I mean,
Yeah,
he's living up to that name, Mike Judge. He's another one I can't stand because he makes fun of the South all the time. It's like, bitch, go live somewhere else.
but isn't he from the South or no?
He's from Texas, but
Yeah,
I mean, I just don't understand it. I don't denigrate my Southern roots. What are you
yeah,
doing that for? I also know that that's why I don't have a career. They hate the South so much because of the one time that the South rebelled against their fucking wishes. They'll never let it go. They'll cry
yeah.
about it forever.
I will say this. I've only been a couple places in the South. I've been to only Louisiana, the state, but not the New Orleans, which I need to go to because my family is all from New Orleans, so I need to visit where we're from. Never been, but I've been to Louisiana, I've been to Texas, and I've been to Nashville. And every time I go to the South, people are way better than they are in Southern California. They're better than anywhere else I've ever been. They're good. They're decent people.
Yeah, they're all right. They're okay.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just
I'm
visiting.
I'm still pissed because 200 years ago, before I was born, they did something that upset the hierarchy. They pissed off a Rothschild or something
Mm-hmm.
200 years before I was born. So I definitely think that they should suffer forever.
Mm-hmm.
They should be constantly squashed. They should be forced to have the slaves that other Jews kept
Mm-hmm.
loose on their city for the rest of the fucking existence of the world,
Right.
to live in that mess that they didn't create.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jews get so mad when we try to get out of their Chinese finger traps. You know what I'm saying? And if
Mm-hmm.
we actually do get like one of our fingers out of it, they get so fucking mad. They make sure that they can never, ever. I don't know. Living with my HOA is basically just watching like a little aquarium of Jewish control and seeing how they operate. Because like when I first moved here, there was all these nice trees. They cut all these nice trees down. All the white people just get harassed until they leave. I mean, you should see how much they work on me every fucking day. That I cannot get over the fact that I have these security cameras and these retards just walk up to the security camera and start flipping it off or start yelling or start talking to themselves in front of it. Like, what is
Yeah.
going on in these retards' brains?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Thank God they're so stupid and they out themselves and they're so cowardly that they won't actually do anything when I'm outside. Like, thank God.
Right.
But boy, they sure are annoying. It sure is annoying to be around a bunch of 40-year-olds and act like they're 12 forever, perpetually. They've been stuck at the age 12 forever. So,
Are
I mean,
they?
just so we're clear, like, you can go outside and yell and make noise at 7 o'clock at night and wash your car, which is illegal. You're not supposed to even be allowed to do that here, according to the rules, which are not enforced unless I break them. But if heaven forbid, I play a recording of a guy playing an acoustic guitar and singing about Mother Earth, that is what makes you angry. Fuck you. You fucking ruined everyone's Saturday night. I don't give a fucking damn that you don't like Neil Young. In fact, now that I know that you don't like him, that's what's going to be playing every time you go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Tough fucking shit. I don't go outside, so I don't even know what your problem is. I don't want to inflict myself on others the way these fuckheads do. I don't need to go walk by your house 5 fucking times a day and look in your window. What do you think you're going to see in there? The window's been shut the whole time. The shades have never been opened. What are you
Mm-hmm.
looking for? I'm so tired of being around fucking retards and gigantic toddlers who drink and drive,
You're right.
that get butt hurt because you want to listen to a record instead of listening to them wash a car. How can you not? How can you have such little compassion for other people that you don't understand why they would rather hear a song than the sound of you washing a car and yelling at your girlfriend in the garage? Like, what the
Right.
fuck? What the fuck are you thinking? You think that everyone just like should like? It's the same with these retards that go on the fucking train and start blasting their music. Who are you? Are you fucking Wolfman Jack over here? You turning us all to some new music? Who the fuck are you to dictate what music we listen to in the fucking train? And who the fuck are you to dictate what I listen to on a Saturday night? I'm listening to Neil Young. I'm not going to listen to you fucking wash your car.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck off, you little brown fuck. Get a fucking job. Get a job and buy yourself some real clothes. Don't ever come at me wearing pajama bottoms and expect me to deal with you with respect. You don't respect yourself. I'm not going to fucking treat you with respect. Everything, dude, everything, they just cost you so much time, money, and energy. It's unfucking believable. They add nothing of value to anyone's life.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Unless you own a corporation and you can squeeze them and not have to pay taxes for it, then they're worthless. They have no value. Anyone who actually goes out and marches for this bullshit is insane. So basically what you're saying is I want somebody who's stupider, smaller, and uglier than me to take my job because they're willing to work for less money. That's how you think that's how the world should work. Retards. And I love that they go out on the streets and protest. Hey, I want these Guatemalans to be fucking used and exploited, god damn it. Let them in the country so we can exploit them.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Why can't we pay them less than fucking minimum wage?
Exactly. And when I was on the train to go to Covina, there was a dude blasting music, of course. Because I don't know if you know this, but on the weekends you can ride the train to any direction from Union Station for about $10.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cheap, right? It's cheaper than any Uber to get to Covina. Like my Uber back was like a $40 or $44. So, but getting there was pretty cheap. You know, I took the train over there, and I'm like, nobody checked my ticket.
Of course not.
I could have just walked on this train willy nilly.
Yeah, I bet you the guy that walked on and was blasting music did that.
Yeah, probably.
I guarantee it. That's how I was trying to articulate this thought, but I never can. But it's like if I was accepting welfare and not working all day, the last thing I would do is be going out into the common areas and washing my car and yelling. I'd be hiding out, getting away with murder instead. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be trying to get people to. I wouldn't be like, hey, look at me. Alert ICE. Look at me. I'm an annoying idiot. Look at me. Call the police on me. I'm doing legal shit. But yeah, well, I was going to say, I have a new attitude about these people that blast music in public. Because I went to this hiking place in Thousand Oaks, and it's really great until 9 a.m. when the brown people wake up.
Right.
Somewhere around 9 a.m. is when all the brown people show up, where all of a sudden you go back to the parking lot to get to your car and there's people blasting music and just standing around in the parking lot blasting their stupid rap music. So when I got into my car, I turned on Jeremy by Pearl Jam and blasted that, rolled all the windows down. Yeah, you guys like listening to loud, stupid music, huh? Uh-huh. Oh. Listen to this.
Right.
I'm so fucking tired of that. In fact, the dorkier their fucking rap music is, the dorkier the white music is that I'm going to blast back at them. I'm just going to start. I'd have to get like Dave Mason and put it up on my phone so I could be like, every time I walk by him, I'll go, we just disagree. The whitest, lamest shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Which also comments on the situation. Mm-hmm. We just disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I love how that you can just be. Oh, what I was trying to say earlier is also, and then I'm sorry for interrupting, but I also like how these people that you don't know, you've never met them, you've never spoken to them, they have an entire backstory in their mind about you, that you're this enemy that they hate, that they need to punish and fight, and walk up to you and go, "We are not afraid of you," which I've heard multiple times from my neighbors. I am not afraid of you. It's like, I don't want you to be afraid. I want you to shut up when you're outside around my windows. That's all.
I want so little.
I don't want anything to do with you. It's the reality. I really don't. I hate looking at you. It's so annoying to look at my security footage and have to see your fat ass. waddling by 5 times a day. But also, it's like, dude, I don't think about you at all when you're not in front of the camera. I wish you could really wrap your head around that. It's that we're not in a fight. You're in a totally one-sided fight all by yourself that I'm not invested in at all. I don't think about you at all. Dude, I'm thinking about hiking. I'm thinking about like the people that annoyed me at the hiking trail, not you. Okay. I don't think about you at all, except when you're outside blasting music or playing or whatever. I don't. It's like sometimes these dipshits, like brown people, just love to loiter. I think it's like the number one thing that they do is loiter. They just love to be standing around inside of an alleyway or a parking lot, just doing nothing, just talking loudly and doing jack fucking shit. And you're like, God, you could at least be smoking weed. I mean, if you at least were smoking weed, I understand, but you're just standing outside in the alleyway all day. I don't know. It makes me think of this one time when I came home and the head HOA fag was leaning against the dumpster, and it was August. It smelled. I could smell it from half a mile away. Yeah. Well, he goes, hey, Mr. Larkin. And I went up to him. He was talking to some fat bitch dude. I said, just leaning up against the dumpster, huh? Sunday fun day. They don't even realize how weird their behavior is. I find that part so interesting. It's like, there's no way you feel comfortable leaning against a dumpster on the smelliest, hottest day of the year.
I know. Yeah, August is horrible here.
What is this guy thinking?
Yeah. I wanted to play this because this is like the same behavior, but in a different form. It's just people riding bikes.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh wait, let me start that over. Yeah. I didn't realize it was that short, but it was basically a guy trying to do where they ride and get out of the way at the last second, but he miscalculated and got hit by a car, but not badly enough to get injured. He's fine. YouTube, but just enough to hopefully
he did not get unalived.
Yeah, no, he was perfectly fine, no injuries. Hopefully he learned enough to go, hey, maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. Maybe that's a stupid thing to do.
He didn't learn a fucking thing. It's right. Like these street takeovers where they'll be driving around in a circle and someone will just fly out of the car and land in the middle of the street. I love those videos.
I know.
Those videos are great. Justice.
Right. I watch those and I finish just as they fly out, as their head bounces off of the concrete. That's when I finish.
The best is when it's a fat woman. I love that. Yeah. I love it. No strong men in your life to keep you away from a situation like that.
I know.
No men, no father or brother to step in there and be like, hey, wait a second. Don't do that.
Right. Well, I have another it's an e-bike. I don't know if you know what e-bikes are. They're always like on the sidewalk.
Yep, you're not supposed to be on the sidewalk, dude. You can't be going 30 miles an hour on the sidewalk. Good.
Yeah.
He was still going too fast at 20 miles an hour. I hate these fucks.
Just stupid.
I hate these fuckers. I want to clothesline them every time. I want to go into I want to act like I'm Macho Man Randy Savage. Just fucking clothesline them when they're on the sidewalk. One day I'm going to do it and steal their e-bike. I mean, dude, I think about it all the time. I saw some people mountain biking the other day. And I was like, in Thousand Oaks, and I was like, man, I want a mountain bike. I had the same 12-year-old fantasies from when I was 12 years old. I mean, I'm like, ooh, what if I could get a mountain bike?
Right.
But they're expensive. But anyway, I saw this couple on these mountain bikes, and I was like, what a nice way to like spend time with your loved one, getting in shape, riding around outside in the nature. They told me they saw a mountain lion one day, and I was like, that's nice.
Nice.
The only nice people you'll ever meet are on these hiking trails. And you have to go to the more obscure ones because otherwise brown people will show up and hang out in the parking lot and make noise. They're fat asses. You can hear them 2 miles away. Oh, cool. Brown people showed up. Time to go home.
I know.
Time to leave. By the way,
Yeah.
I wanted to say it's amazing how much white people, how stoic we are, how much we just put up with this brown menace and just never do shit about it for years. Like, we'll design our entire lives around never seeing brown people or seeing as few brown people as possible. We do everything we can to limit the amount of brown people we see. We'll buy a car instead of using public transportation. We will then commute because we'll drive literally 45 additional minutes to and from work just so we don't have to live near you. And then when you move into the building, we leave the building and go find a new place to live where brown people don't live any yet.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I'm stuck because I'm like, dude, there's no place to go anymore, and not in California anyway. There's no place to hide from these fuckers. They're everywhere. You have to find these pockets of of white flight where you can hide, like the Calabasas dog park. But even that's not safe because Mexicans found out about that somehow. They were a handyman or something. Oh, fucking, we could be drinking beers out here, bro. Fuck yeah, let's go drink some beers and not have our dog on a leash.
For the culture.
That's what their culture is. It's just going outside and being a menace, just being irritating in the
Yeah.
most passive aggressive way. That's the part I really get tired of is the passive aggression. The endless passive aggression of beeping the car horn or slamming doors over and over. Don't you feel like a fucking faggot slamming your front door 10 times a day? Don't you feel like a faggot? I really want to ask you that because I'm not intimidated by you. If anything, it makes me want to pick up a golf club and fucking yell four, try to smash your fucking teeth out.
Mm-hmm.
You're just
Well,
annoying. You're just annoying little faggots. That's all you are. That's all you ever will be.
right.
Fuck off. I can't wait till this fucking Iran war kicks off and all these brown people leave the country because there's no more welfare to steal from. Sorry, we got to tighten our belts. We got to go fight for Israel now. Can't afford to pay your welfare anymore. See ya.
I will say this. So when I was in Covina, I went to this burger joint across the street from the Laugh Factory over there, and the kids were actually pretty up on like the war, and they're like, yeah, um, we just bombed Iran, and I'm 18. I don't want to die for Israel. And I'm like, nice, you know,
Dude, the younger people are way smarter than we ever were. Shit,
because
man.
we
Man. I didn't know until in my 30s.
yeah,
And that was after dating a bunch of them. I had to
hmm
date like 4 of them. Dude, there was nothing like doing a podcast with one of them to understand what they're all really like. He's not even a real Jew.
right,
The laziness, the entitlement, the constant like sneering and talking shit. It's like I'm doing all the work over here and you're fucking criticizing my work.
right.
That shit's mind boggling, but that's how they are. That they are endlessly passive aggressive towards you, criticizing you when you're the only one doing anything. Like I was like, what is your fucking problem, dude?
Right.
What is your fucking problem?
And but I was happy because I was like, all I had when we were young was war for oil. We didn't understand who was running things.
Mm-hmm.
So these kids today, I think they're going to be okay. I think that.
I have good feelings, and I felt this way for the last 10 years. Because, we get all this Marxist bullshit on our TV, but it doesn't reflect the reality of what goes on in the
No.
country. I mean, I always use this example, but I'll use it again. Like me asking my dad if he went to Woodstock, and he said, fuck no.
Yeah.
He looked at me like I was retarded, but I didn't understand that was just the mainstream narrative. It didn't reflect reality at all. I mean,
No.
my dad loved Creedence Clearwater Revival, but he probably doesn't even know that they played at Woodstock. You dig what I'm saying here?
Hmm.
There was just a huge cultural disconnect between the hippies and the rest of the country, which is never talked about in movies, except on rare occasions, like if there's like a Vietnam movie, they will show how mean the hippies were to the soldiers when they came back. Like
Sometimes.
born on the 4th of July and shit like that. But
Right.
that's the only time they ever acknowledged the true clash that went on, which was that 75% of the country thought that stuff was gay and lame and stupid, and they thought the Vietnam War was gay too. But they
Hmm.
weren't going to go outside and like take drugs and do whatever the hippies were doing. They went to work. My dad had job and stuff in those days anyway.
Right. And yeah, it was only maybe 20% at the most if you really were being generous were hippies. Most people weren't hippies.
Dude, how many people went to Woodstock? 50,000. I mean,
Yeah.
be honest, 20,000. I mean, more people probably go see a random football game. More
Hmm.
people saw Pearl Jam last year
Yeah.
on any random date than went to Woodstock. It's just all bullshit. Living through COVID was also fascinating because
Mhm.
it really made you realize, oh, all of history is just a lie. It's all fake because this is fake
Yeah.
as fuck. And some people don't even realize it was fake. I find that so interesting. They lived through it and didn't realize it was fake. They
Right.
just bought the whole thing hook, line, and sinker. I still see people wearing masks.
Yeah. Me too.
It's
Every
the
day.
craziest shit, dude. Dude, it's like living in a Japanese porno. You ever like Japan must have the weirdest. I don't know what's going on in their porn, but there's always like it's been a long time theme that they would always be wearing these surgical masks when they were fucking, and you look at it, you'd be like, what is this weird shit all about? And then during COVID, the porn was like that. People in porn were wearing masks while they were alone in their house fucking. It's like, what is going on? This is the weirdest shit.
Hmm.
It really is like I do believe it must be a weird fetish for a lot of these people. Like maybe they get a little boner or something when they wear the mask.
Right.
Nobody cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Well, because I see people,
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask.
I see people wear it still, and it's strange to me because I'm like, it's been over 5 years. What are you doing?
It makes me
It's
angry, dude. It makes me.
yeah,
It's been 6 years
six
actually.
years, right? Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
but it doesn't even feel like 6 years has gone by because nothing's changed. It's been the same 1 year that's been lasting for 11 years now, since 2015. Ever since Trump got into office, nothing changes, nothing gets any better, nothing gets even comparably better. I mean, like, I don't know, everything gets worse considerably every day. It's always
Hmm.
something.
Yeah. And like all it did was it killed a bunch of old people that were dying anyway. You
Didn't
know,
kill enough of them, dude. These
yeah.
baby boomers are still out there wrecking my life. I
Yeah.
hate the fucking baby boomers. Why can't more of them die and faster?
Hmm.
I would have been so cool if COVID had just killed off all these boomers. That's how I knew it was bullshit. These boomers never die.
Right. Right. And here's the thing. So there's numbers. When I was looking into different numbers, it's what made me realize that COVID was bullshit. But the numbers of people killed by X, like Spanish flu or whatever, it seems high, right? But then you look at it and you're like, oh, how many of them were um, treated by our military to make sure they were fine, you know? And then you look at that and you look at how many of them were also taking the vaccine of the time, and it's a pretty consistent cross section there. So like yes, maybe it was terrible, but maybe it was the treatment was also as dangerous as disease basically.
Absolutely, of course. I mean, I
Hmm.
know actually a number of people who died from the vaccine or
Yeah.
something weird happened with them, and I know they got vaccinated.
Hmm.
I mean, no one even notices because it's weird because some of these people just died in their sleep. So when you die in your sleep, no one investigates that. No one cares. They're just like, oh, you had a heart attack or something.
Right. Well, a comic I know got Bell's palsy, which half his face went numb. Um, Eddie Ift, I'll just say that because he talks about it on stage, so it's not like a. I'm not talking out of
Eddie F
school.
got vaccinated?
Yeah.
That's surprising. I thought he was a conspiracy dude. Like
No, none at all.
he's not the
He.
he did he do a podcast with Tripoli or am I confused?
You're very confused. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he may have done one with Tripoli, but he doesn't like Tripoli.
Oh, okay, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. He wouldn't let myself and my coworker in his house because weren't vaccinated, and we're helping him with his career. So.
I'm glad he got Bell's palsy then. I
Hmm.
don't feel sorry for these retards. What do you guys think crib death is? It's either the mom going crazy and smothering the kid in the middle of the night, or it's the vaccine. You
Hmm.
vaccinated your dumb kid, and instead of getting autism, they just died.
Yeah.
The rest of us just got autism and have difficulty. expressing our feelings to others. We didn't have to die, unfortunately.
Right. And like yeah, it was during COVID I went to go help him with his career, and cuz I work for a lot of comics, and he wouldn't let me in the house cuz I was like, "I'm not vaccinated." I was honest about it, but never been vaccinated for COVID, or the last vaccinations I got was in the 90s, whatever as a kid you had to get to go to public school.
Hmm.
And I
To go,
haven't had to.
I need to get vaccinated to go to the propaganda zone
Yeah.
to go and learn about Jews and their version of history.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So,
Yeah.
did you say 6 million Jews died? Oh, 60 million white people died during that conflict. Just so you know, that's about 10 times more.
Yeah.
So why the fuck am I hearing about your history? Your history wouldn't even exist without my history, without
Right.
my ancestors wiping the floor with your enemies. That's why it's really funny to watch this stuff with Iran because no one's buying it. I don't know if you noticed this, but they're like Israel's been wanting to flip the script to India since at least the 60s. I mean, that was the whole point of the Beatles going to India and talking about how great it was. And
Mm-hmm.
dude, they all did. The Who went to
Yeah. All the
the Who went
boomer
to India.
bands.
They all went to India.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't think they were paid to do that to promote India?
They had to be because it's terrible. It's gross.
It's a terrible place and it ruined the Beatles' music. Who the fuck wants to hear a sitar on a pop song?
I mean,
Fuck that shit, dude. I mean that the worst song on Sergeant Pepper's is the one where they just let George Harrison play a sitar for like 2 minutes straight. Like, get
yep.
out of here. I'm the other thing that was pissing off these foreigners is I was listening to this Beatles CD. It's called Anthology. I guess there's
Oh,
four CDs. I only listened to one of them because there's one of them where it's just Paul and John doing solo demos. It's just that, so it'll be one song of John playing a song by himself on the guitar, then the next song is just Paul by himself playing on the guitar. It's really pretty cool. But when I was listening to it, I was like, man, the other Beatles suck. John is really the only talented one, and then Paul
this.
has to work hard to get up to John's speed, but at least he's trying.
Yeah.
George sucks. George wrote exactly 2 songs for the Beatles, and they are great songs. But give me a break. You didn't do fucking shit. And then we don't even need to talk about Ringo and what a worthless sack of shit he is. He could have been replaced by a drum machine. They just hadn't been invented yet. So that's why Ringo got to have a career. They
Mm-hmm.
could have just had Bongo the drum machine.
Right.
So
If
they had
AI
nothing.
existed, he would have been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to be under the sea. And then like Lennon felt sorry for him, so he'd write songs for him so he could have something to sing. One
Right.
song an album.
Did,
Hey,
did
I got a song about a yellow submarine. Let's give it to Ringo. Fuck it.
th- that was him? Okay. I was wondering if it was because that's like the worst song to me. That's the song that makes the least sense, and it's terrible.
It's just retarded. A lot of
Yeah.
the Beatles stuff is retarded.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember why I brought him up.
Because you were talking about or I don't know,
I don't
bad
know.
mu- bad music, I guess. Uh, the yeah, but 2020 was a weird year because we um supposedly like everyone was dying, but nobody was dying.
Mm-hmm.
At least nobody I knew. I don't know, like except for if they are old and already dying. Other than that, I didn't know anyone that.
Our entire comedy scene was also insane during this period. They were, if anyone was doing comedy, they would call the police on the venue and stuff.
Yeah,
I loved it because they forced me to choose sides, but the conservative side sucked too. They were
yeah,
just I only hung out with them because they were actually going out and doing stuff. I don't like them or they're anything they believe in. I can't stand either side of the debate. These retards fighting over which pedophile they want to get their souls stolen
mm,
from or
mm,
whatever. Like, what is going on in this country? I can't believe that there weren't just massive riots in the street when that Epstein shit hit the fucking front page finally.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but like when the pizza stuff came out, nobody cared except for like a small amount of people. So I think what it is that people can't or won't look at any of that and comprehend it because it's too terrible to think about what it really means. You know that it doesn't matter which side you're on. Someone that you look up to is probably doing something with that guy, basically.
Hmm. Yeah, they all did.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's why it. You should never have heroes.
You can have a hero. His name is Jesus Christ. That's the
Okay,
only. That's really the only hero you can have. You know,
right.
I think about this stuff all the time. He's the only dude that did anything cool and sacrificed himself.
Mm-hmm.
Did Eddie Vedder face crucifixion to sing Even Flow? No.
No,
He didn't do anything rebellious when you really think about it. I think about this shit all the time about all my punk rock heroes growing up. None of them were actually rebellious. They didn't like, no
no.
one started a revolution. No one was outside setting cars on fire. No one was blowing up police cars.
Mm-mm.
They just talked a big game. The
Right.
funny they are.
and and that's when you realize like most of these people like they're good at influencing a group an audience, but they're not actually good at or they don't care about anything they say.
Hmm.
They'll say anything to keep the audience.
I thought of another hero you can have. Another hero you can have is Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler and Jesus Christ are the only two true rebels in recorded history. Both of them were trying to save you, but you didn't listen.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about that, but because I'm I'm not a fan of Adolf because he got a lot of Germans killed. But other than that, um,
Well, you have to. I mean, all of a sudden, I understand why Hitler got elected into power democratically. Because I'm like, yeah, all this faggotry in my fucking face all the time. I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting tired of it, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. And
right.
yeah, I definitely am a fascist at this point. I know democracy doesn't work because women are allowed to vote.
Mm,
Clearly, democracy can't work if women are allowed to vote. Women can't even decide what's for dinner.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here with this shit.
I know.
I don't let them have any. You know, my entire life has been fucked because when I was younger, I used to get advice from my sisters or other girls,
Hmm.
not realizing like, hey, wait a second, my sisters' lives suck. They've completely ruined everything that was good about it. You know, the one time one of my sisters cheated on a boyfriend, it was the only nice boyfriend she had who didn't cheat on her. You know what I'm saying here?
Right.
So why the
Yeah.
fuck did I ever ask that cunt for advice? She didn't know what the fuck she was doing either.
Hmm.
And the idea that she votes horrifies me. It fucking horrifies me. Just looking at her Facebook status updates horrifies me. These are the people, like my sisters, are the kind of people that bragged about going to see bare naked ladies at a casino in Mississippi. I
What?
was like, "What are you?" I was like, "You crazy? That band's not cool." And then they never were.
Yeah.
Also,
Uh,
you like that's like saying you went to the county fair. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? This is embarrassing shit that you keep under your hat. It's
what?
it's kind of like fucking a black person. You do it, but you just don't tell anyone. You know.
What was their hit?
Well, it's been 1 week. Well, their biggest hit was the theme song to The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing I could think about when my sisters were bragging about it and showing pictures of themselves drinking at this concert. It was like, did they play the Big Bang Theory theme song?
Yeah.
And by the way, they did. They probably opened with it and closed with it.
Right. Because no one's gonna know.
Who the fuck knows what other songs they have? Yeah,
I don't even know.
they had that song one week, and then they had the Big Bang Theory theme song, and that's it. That's what they did. If you're from Canada, you know some of their other dumb songs.
Are they Canadian?
Of course, they're desperately Canadian.
Okay, because I know in Canada, and I know this only from a person that is Canadian, is that Canada, at least they used to, I don't know if they still do, but uh, in order to promote Canadian artists, they would make their stations play a certain percentage of Canadian music.
That is
So
true. That's actually really interesting. It's why, I mean, I was talking about Neil Young earlier. Around here, no one even knows who he is. Like, you know his songs on the radio, but you couldn't tell you anyone that that's Neil Young.
right.
But no, he's from Canada, so he's like a national treasure over there.
Mm-hmm.
And the tragically hip. There's tons of Canadian bands that are only popular in Canada and no one's ever heard of outside of Canada.
Right.
Shadowy men on a shadowy planet. Anybody?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Those are the guys that did the theme song to the Kids in the Hall.
Oh, really? I love that theme song though.
Oh yeah, they're great. Well, they don't have any vocals, so they're a good band to listen to because they just play music instrumentally.
Yeah.
I can't stand listening to people's words anymore. Their stupid thoughts.
Right. Well, you know what it does is because you have to hear their views on things, and it everyone's views on most things are disappointing.
They're mostly stupid and uninformed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like who fucking cares what the singer for Bare Naked Ladies thinks?
Yeah, I don't care.
Play the theme song to that the Big Bang Theory and then get the fuck out of my fucking face. You fuck.
Or whatever band does the theme song for Malcolm in the Middle. I don't care what else.
That's They Might Be Giants. And you know what? They actually have enough hit songs that they don't have to lean on that one. But I was thinking about if you go see Cheap Trick, sometimes they'll do that 70s theme song.
I like that song.
That might arguably be their biggest song, their biggest
Mm-hmm.
hit. Dude, once
Mm-hmm.
you get if you can attach yourself to a TV show like that or a movie,
You're good forever.
forever
Yeah.
you'll get I mean, I was thinking about this too. Like back in the 90s, there was this guy named Nick Drake. Nick Drake had killed himself in like 1972 or something like that. But he was like a Neil Young type of guy who played the acoustic guitar and sang little sensitive songs. But for some reason, somebody sold one of his songs to a car commercial and he became a huge hit.
Mm.
The song was called Pink Moon. It's really weird that the song Pink Moon was ever a hit song, but it's especially weird because it was a hit song by a guy who'd been dead for 20 years
Right.
and it was in a commercial. That's the
Mm.
only. There was a weird time where you could get discovered from selling your songs to commercials.
You can still do that.
It's probably
It's
like that now.
it's
Well,
still great.
but I was thinking specifically around like 99, 2000. I think
Yeah.
97 was when Pink Moon became a hit. But there was this guy named Moby.
Oh yeah.
This guy Moby, he could get stomped by Opie. You know what I mean? This 26-year-old bald faggot, he can blow me. But anyway, this guy Moby, he had an album called Play, and there was something like 12 or 13 songs on it. He sold every single one of those songs to commercials.
Hmm.
So even though, I mean, I couldn't tell you any of the songs off that record, but I know I heard every one of them. I heard him
Yeah.
at the grocery store. I heard him driving around in the car. Kind of genius in a weird way if you have no soul at all. I mean, Moby's music is the most soulless shit imaginable. Electronic dance music and shit.
It is, yeah. And I remember hearing it, and I worked at Old Navy when I was like 16,
Mm-hmm.
so you'd hear all that stuff.
Moby is definitely what they play at Old Navy. And the other
Yeah.
thing I like about Moby is that this record in particular, he had sampled all these old field recordings of black people singing like spirituals and gospel songs. And then he sold that shit to commercials. Like none of the people who wrote those songs are alive. No one got paid except Moby.
Yeah.
I love that shit. He totally exploited the fucking shit out of all these black people. Oh Lord, and now trouble so hard.
That's the one I was thinking of. I was trying to
Oh Lord, and now trouble so hard. Come on in to come into the Gap and get our new fleece shirt, Lordy.
It's
Lordy
trouble
now.
so hard.
It's fleece so soft. Oh Lordy, it's fleece so soft. But anyway, every time I've ever heard that song, I laughed about the fact that this guy was plowing the fucking field singing, please God, kill me, kill me
Yeah.
now. And some guy like Alan Lomax just recorded it. And then 100 years later, Moby sampled it and made $1 million off of this old black guy's back. This old
Yeah.
black guy and his family have no fucking idea that they have no clue that this happened. They have no fucking idea. They've heard that song and they didn't realize, oh, that's Pop Pop. Oh, remember when Pop Pop used to sing that song when he was mowing the lawn, and we were like, "What is that all about?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was actually our cultural heritage. That's all. Moby
Yeah.
stole it. Moby,
Moby stole it. I feel like that's a good episode title.
maybe I don't know.
Moby stole it.
The funny thing is that sometimes we make fun of these celebrities, and people will come into the comments and defend them.
Yeah.
No one will defend Moby.
No.
Even if Moby sees the video, he'll pop in and go, "Yeah, it's kind of funny. You're right about me." He's
Mm.
like, "Yeah, hey everybody, it's me, Moby. I should get stomped by Obi." You know,
Uh, well,
dude, Eminem is such a fag. By the way, I love that. Whenever Eminem would get into a feud, it was never with somebody like Snoop Dogg who could tear his ass up in a rap battle. It was always somebody like Fred Durst
right.
or Carson Daly. I got a verse for you, Carson Daly. Watch out, motherfucker.
Right.
I
Well,
got a
because
I got an awfully hot coffee pot for you, Carson Daly. Hey, hey, Moby, I've got this awfully hot coffee pot with your name on it.
right. Well, because it couldn't use the N word, so he's not gonna like attack a black
He's
guy.
not gonna call Moby a nigger. Hey, Moby, you a bald headed nigger. Fuck you.
Right.
That would be funny as hell if
That
all
would be.
these white guys started calling each other the N word in a rap battle.
Yeah.
I don't understand why no one ever called Eminem a wigger. Like if I would, that's the way I would make my name for myself. If I was a rapper, I'd go after Eminem and just be like, "You fucking pathetic wigger. What's the matter? You didn't have a fucking father around. You worship black guys.
Yeah.
Didn't you have a father to teach you how to be racist?"
Obviously
What's
not.
going on
No.
there, dude?
Yeah, he was raised by a single mom, but
You know what?
uh,
In the fight of Moby versus Eminem, I pick Moby. But this is actually the perfect way to sum it all up. These two
okay.
white guys who just stole their entire identity from black people.
Hmm.
Eminem with rap, and then Moby with electronic music, and also old school
Like,
sampling of actual black culture.
right.
I mean, it actually kind of pisses me off that he did that because I love those old black spirituals. They're fucking great.
Yeah.
They're fucking great, and you just took them and you made them into this like lame, watered down old
Soulless.
Navy music. Yeah, this music that
Yeah.
you hear at Old Navy. Fuck
Mm.
you, Moby. Actually, I'm on Team Eminem. I don't know. It's so hard. It's sort of like picking a fight between Israel and Iran. I hate them both.
Yeah.
I can't choose a side. I hate both of them. I think they
Right.
suck.
Hmm.
I wish Moby would kill Eminem while being killed by Eminem while Iran blows up. Like
Everybody.
maybe Iran and Israel could launch nuclear missiles at each other at the same time, and then we'll
Mm.
just not even be in the crosshairs because it's
Right.
all happening over there. The amount of trouble the Middle East causes us is unfucking real. I'm so
Hmm.
tired of it. Like I was watching today, I saw on TV a commercial about, sending, for the price of a coffee cup a day, you could help keep a black person in Africa alive. It's like, why the fuck do I want to do that? I don't want them alive here in America. You think I want to keep them alive so they can move over here later? Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'll sponsor a bomb that you drop on Africa. How's that sound? Write my fucking initials on it when you drop it on their children. Drop it into the well. I know you guys like to poison them.
For $20 a day, you can sponsor the CIA.
Yeah, I mean, I already do sponsor them for $20 a day
Yeah.
with my taxes and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, on that note, we've reached the hour, and I want to say this has been a great podcast. I hope all of you enjoyed listening, and I hope you have a good weekend as well, Joseph. All right. Yeah.
I say, yeah, me too.
Mm. Yeah.
I hope my weekend is good.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much for listening, and good night.